welcome to another video. Today we're making a summer sign.
Yeah, and it's a DIY. It's very pretty and it's very summery. I love all the colors pop out. Yeah.
So let's get started. For today's video, you will need cardboard, a piece of chalk or a pencil, scissors, Mod Podge, which is a type of glue. You could also use white glue if you'd like. You need white paint or any other color paint, or no paint, that's optional. You can leave your cardboard brown underneath. Foam brushes to apply the Mod Podge and the paint. A pencil. And tissue paper. We're using 3 colors, blue, green, and pink. Okay, to begin this video, you are going to take your chalk or pencil and your piece of cardboard. You can have as big of cardboard as you want or as small. We're using a cardboard that's about 12 by 4 inches long, but you can use whatever size to make your sign as big or as small. So you're going to take your chalk or pencil and you're going to begin to make an outline . Just like so. So there's your S. Now you need to connect your letters, so your U has to start there, close by. And there's our little tail. And next is the M. And another M. I like doing the bottom parts of the M first. And then your E. So we will just stick like that. And a little hole. And the R. That brings us right to the end of the page. So you're going to take your scissors and you're going to begin to cut that out. So what I like to do is get rid of as much excess cardboard as I can as I'm cutting. Turn that up and then come to this side. And just continue cutting. I'll continue doing this S just to show you. As best as you can to cut this out. It is a little bit tricky because you're using cardboard, but it's not too bad. It's doable. Just like so. So there's the S cut out, and you continue down all the way through. When you're done cutting, you'll have something that looks like this. The E, I left the circle and the inside part just to hold up the R better. We will begin that. We're going to take white paint. And I'm using cardboard underneath. We're going to pour some on the side in a pile. And we're going to take our foam brush and we're going to paint the whole thing. You just have to be diligent about where your lines are. It doesn't have to be too thick, the coat. You're only doing it once because we're going to be using the tissue paper. And there is our painted summer. We are going to let that, while our summer sign is drying, we're going to take the 3 colors of tissue paper. We're going to start with the blue. And we're going to start cutting squares out of it. So I think something about like, I don't know, 1/2 inch or so by 1/2 inch. And you're going to do that for all the tissue paper. It doesn't have to be perfect. It's about so. And you're going to need a couple sheets for each of them. And we'll do that while we wait for that to dry. So our sign is dry now. We are going to, and we have all our pieces cut up. There's pink, there's green, and there is blue. So what we're going to do is we're going to put some Mod Podge or glue. So if you're just using glue, you're going to want to use a sponge brush or somehow spread it on your letter. We're going to start with the S. And you're going to just spread your glue all over it. You can put a pretty decent coat on there. I'm going to go letter by letter. We're going to start with pink for our S, because who doesn't love pink? And you're going to take your pencil. You're going to take a piece of tissue and you're going to put it on here. I have no thumb, so bear along with me, because I have to hold the video camera too. And you're going to wrap that on there, and then you're going to stick it to your S and let the pencil out. And you're going to just keep doing that over and over. Okay, for our summer sign, what we decided to do was for the 2 outer letters to have the popped up the way we showed you. For these inside letters, what we're doing is we put Mod Podge on the letters, and then we're taking our tissue paper. I'm working on the green RE right now. And you're going to roll it up like that into a little ball, and then you're just going to stick it on, because the Mod Podge is there. What I do for the letters is I outline them first, and then I fill them in. For the E, I put a pink circle in the middle there, and I'm going to fill in this brown part here as well with the pink, so that is outlined. And then we'll be able to have our sign. And then we'll show you when it is done. Savannah's working on the M right now, so I'll show you. And then you just stick it on. Roll a piece up into a ball and stick it on, and we'll continue to do that. So what we did with the E, which you don't have to do this, you could also just paint it white after you get the letter done. You can add a color like we did. We used pink. Or you could cut it out, attempt to cut it out, and you have to be very careful, but I thought with the thick cardboard I'd be safer to stick like this. And it turned out beautiful. So next we're going to give our sign a haircut. So we need to grab our scissors, and what we're going to do is you're just going to lightly cut off where any needs be. It doesn't have to be at the same length as the rest of your sign. It can be popped up a bit, but just even it out so that it looks better. So we're going to do that, and same with the S. So just to even it out. Just to give it doesn't have to be, like I said, the same length. It can be a different length, just to give it its better shape. Okay, and I'll show you what that looks like when we're done. So that's what it looks like after vein trimming. You can see it's not as wild, it looks much more even, and you can see the shapes better. I cut around the edges as well, just to give it more of a dominant shape. So now you can see the two different designs we use. You can do all yours just like these little circles, the scrunched up circles, or you can do them all with the pencil and have them fluffed out if you like. Whichever one you like is the one you can do. I like both. They're very pretty. That's why we kind of combine them, and so we could show you what each looks like. So you see that this is more fluffy versus this is more set. You can see exactly what it looks like. Okay, so now you basically have two options what you want to do. You can display it up on the wall. You can tape it up on the wall actually, somehow. Or else you can get one of these displayers and put it in there. And it kind of falls sideways. But if you flip it around this way, you can get it to sit like this. So it's straight up. So you can put that on some bookshelf or something like that. Or else, what you're going to do is you can hang it using ribbon. So what you'll need then is some ribbon, scissors, and a hole puncher. So you're going to take the hole puncher and you're going to punch a hole in the S about halfway across the S. Right into there. A little bit hard, you have to push pretty good. And then down into this section of the R. There we go. So then you'll have your two holes. You grab your ribbon and you'll shred that through the hole. You'll put these through the two holes. Maybe, maybe not. Through one hole, and then the other. And you'll want to leave a good amount of string on each side. And then you're just going to cut that. And then you're going to tie it off. Just like so. And now what you can do is you can pull both sides so it's hanging like that. And what you can do here, another little thing you can add, is if you cut some more ribbon, you can add a nice little bow right in the middle there. So you're gonna just tie and then make a nice bow. Just like that, and then you can cut the ends off of here. And there you go, and then you can hang it off of a doorknob or something else. You can put a nail in the wall, hang it off the wall, whatever you choose. Hope you enjoyed this video. You can make this sign for any season and switch up the colors of the tissue paper. For fall, you can use like yellow and red and orange and brown. For spring, you can use more greens and more earthy colors. For winter, you can use like white and blues.
And reds and greens, because kind of like
Christmas, if you want to make a Christmas sign, you can make any different seasons. So post pictures if you decide to make this DIY. It's a great little craft to make, and it's super easy.
Put hashtag summerside.
And you can leave those comments for us below. If you have any suggestions, leave those in the comments below as well, and hope you enjoyed this video, and make sure you like it and you subscribe to our channel. See you next time.
Bye.